What if changing the world didn't start with protests or political power, but with silence and stillness? This doesn't mean, of course, that we shouldn't do anything. Rather, the work should begin from within, before it turns into action. This isn't a theory. It's exactly how an entire movement in Sri Lanka transformed thousands of villages through mindfulness, community action, and the belief that change begins inside before it can show up outside. In the 1950s, Sri Lanka was facing deep inequality. Entire rural communities lived in poverty, ignored by the government, and left without basic resources like schools, clean water, or medical care. People believed they had no power to change their situation. They were stuck in survival mode. At that time, a school teacher named Arayaratne felt compelled to act. At first, he didn't know what he could do, as he did not have any political connections or financial resources. However, what he did have was a different kind of power: mindfulness, compassion, and vision. He believed that before people could change their communities, they had to change themselves. He started leading meditation retreats in villages, helping people slow down, reconnect with their inner peace, and see themselves as powerful, capable beings. Instead of focusing in what they lacked, he helped them focus on what they could do. Here is where it gets interesting. Instead of waiting for the government to fix things, these communities, now feeling empowered and clear-minded, began taking action. They pooled their resources and started building roads, schools, and wells together. And like that, they began a movement based on shared responsibility and mindful action. And the results? Over 15,000 villages were transformed, all from a movement that started with mindfulness and a belief that people themselves were the solution. So what does this mean for us? For me, more than anything, it means that mindfulness is not about escaping reality. It's about mastering it. It's about starting from within and then co-creating and shaping the outer world based on what you consciously cultivate inside you first. When we are overwhelmed by fear, hopelessness, or anger, we lose clarity. But when we take a moment to breathe and center ourselves, we regain the ability to see solutions we couldn't see before. And with that clarity, we can act much more effectively. Calm does not mean passive. It means focus. It means unstoppable. Arayaratne didn't wait for change. He created it from inside out. We can do the same. Each of us holds immense power within. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions ripple out, influencing the world around us. By seeing and embracing our true connection with the universe and other living beings, we can become catalysts for change. But why is this important? Because while personal manifestations are valuable, directing our intention towards societal well-being amplifies our collective harmony. And a flourishing society enhances everyone's quality of life. Now let's see what we can do to make such changes for ourselves. and for everyone else. First, let's take a moment to recognize the immense power your mind holds. Every thought you nurture has the potential to shape not only your own personal experiences, but also the world around you. When you cultivate positive, empowered, and solution-oriented thoughts, you naturally begin to reflect these qualities in your actions and interactions. Just as a single ripple can spread across an entire pond, your mindset can create waves of change, fostering an environment of inspiration, understanding, and cooperation. This is why working on your mindset isn't just about personal peace. It's about becoming a source of strength and stability in your community, helping to build a more conscious, empowered, and thriving society. We are all interconnected and intertwined, forming a vast web of life. Whatever you think, say, or do affects everything and everyone around you. In time, its impact comes back to you. The way you engage with the outer world ultimately shapes your own inner world. Now you might say, but I'm just one person. There's not much I can do. The truth is, we are far more powerful than we are taught to believe. Besides, who says you need to do this alone? When the power of our mind and heart aligns with the infinite energy of the source, we tap into a force far greater than ourselves. Besides, our thoughts and emotions don't just stay within us. They radiate outward into the atmosphere around us in a way that others can feel. The heart, especially when filled with love, acts as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, amplifying our intentions and creating real change. When we consciously connect with this divine energy and channel it through our own being, we become powerful catalysts for transformation, not only in our personal lives, but also in the world around us. Studies have shown that emotions can be contagious, both in face-to-face interactions and even online. For example, research on emotional contagion via social media provides some empirical backing that our emotional states can affect others. Some research in psychophysiology also explores how the heart's rhythms might synchronize with others in close proximity, suggesting a form of heart coherence. Now, this doesn't prove spiritual or metaphysical claims, but it does show a physical link between emotional states and physiological responses that could metaphorically be seen as influencing an atmosphere. You can also discover this for yourself through experience. During my university years, we often had to do group projects, which meant working with different people, some cooperative, some not. One time, I was assigned to a group with another student who was particularly difficult to work with. This made our meetings stressful and the work unpleasant. One day, I decided to try something to change that. As we were having one of our meetings, I was doing something else as well that was of course hidden from others. What I did was imagining a divine light above my head, coming to the center of my chest with each breath. I intended that light to be filled with pure love. With each inhale, I imagined drawing that light into my heart, and with each exhale, sending waves of that light filled with love outward, particularly toward her. I visualized waves of that light flowing from my heart to hers, filling her heart and surrounding her with warmth and kindness. I wanted her heart to connect with mine and know that I had good intentions and compassion toward her. Almost immediately, something shifted. Her attitude changed completely. She became open and cooperative and even started joking and laughing with us. Our group dynamic completely transformed that day. Before this, no matter how much I had tried to connect with her through smiles, small talk, talking about the work, asking her opinion about different things, nothing had worked. But after just a few love waves, everything changed. But positive change doesn't have to be aimed at a specific person or situation. It can extend to our society and even the entire world. This is where combining your visualization power with the ultimate creative force of the universe through heartfelt prayer can bring about the possibility to start co-creating a more peaceful and prosperous society and planet. So let's do a guided visualization together to manifest that. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Relax your shoulders and neck. Let go of all tension in your body. Take another deep breath. Feel the air as it moves through your nostrils. Gently guide the air down into your belly. And as you exhale, allow your body to soften and relax even more. Now imagine yourself floating in the vastness of space, surrounded by stars. As you gaze ahead, you see the Earth, a radiant blue and green gem suspended in the darkness. It glows with life, spinning gracefully in harmony with the universe. Slowly, you begin to move closer. The continents come into focus. The oceans shimmer under the sunlight, and you see vast forests stretching across the land like a deep green embrace. Rivers flow with crystal clear water, winding through valleys and feeding lush landscapes. The air is pure, the skies are bright. The nature flourishes in perfect balance. As you descend further, you begin to see people smiling, healthy, and full of life. Everywhere, communities thrive. No one is hungry. No one is afraid. Children laugh and play in safe, beautiful neighborhoods. Their eyes shining with joy and curiosity. Families gather, sharing meals, that are plentiful, nourishing, and made with generosity and love. People help one another, and kindness is the foundation of every interaction. You look around and see cities designed in harmony with nature, clean and vibrant. Technology serves humanity, making life easier without harming the planet. There are no wars, no oppression. Nations respect one another, working together for peace and progress. Imagine a world where governance is built on integrity, where leaders make decisions with wisdom, compassion, and a true commitment to the well-being of all citizens. Picture a society where democracy thrives, where every voice is heard and policies are guided by fairness and justice. Now bring yourself into this vision. See yourself actively contributing to this society, creating positive change in your own way. Feel the impact of your actions, however big or small. Know that your choices, your voice, and your intentions matter. Feel the harmony, the abundance, the peace. This is a world where love and wisdom guide every decision. This is a world that is possible. Now place your hands over your heart and ask for guidance. What can I do to bring this vision closer to reality? What is my role in making this happen in the material world? Guide me to see the practical ways I can contribute to this vision. Show me how to act with love, courage, and wisdom to do my part to make these changes real. May this be brought about in a way that benefits all and harms none. Let the answer come in its own time, through intuition, inspiration, or an external source. Take a deep breath. Gently bring your awareness back to the present. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Carry this vision with you and let it guide you. And remember that creating a better world isn't just about what we see in our minds. It's also about what we do with our hands and voices. Our intentions and visions set the direction, but action moves us forward. Until next time, take care and be safe.